Test, test. There it goes. Test, test. All right, I think. Let's see if we can. Actually, I don't know.
Hello and welcome to today's Varsity Soccer stream. I'm Kevin Cobb, joined alongside with Mac Miller. This is Varsity Soccer's last game in this intramural, so it'll be a treat to watch.
Right off the bat, a goal from Robert Walmsley. Sends it into the goal. It'll be some abbreviated rules, obviously a shorter field, as you can tell from the camera perspective, as well as 8v8. We saw Coach Wood participating. Looks like he's now on the sideline for Coach O'Donnell. So that'll be a good one.
Yeah, definitely interesting to watch the coaches join in. Something you don't see often. It's great fun for both them and the players.
So here's Ian Cox kicking it out, and he gets it over to Kyan Patel. Nice save by Max Alaki. Should probably...
Gladkey already has 2 great saves. Shots on goal.
So Team Red looking to make another push, and Nate Broughton will get the ball and get it over to Ian Cox.
This game we will be seeing a lot of action since the field is so much shorter. I'm sure we'll see it, or the final score will be a lot higher than it normally is.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth. Really time for the players to, work on their precise footwork. Here's a throw in from Halaki, and he throws it right to his opponent, Ian Cox, and the ball goes out of bounds, guarded by Brendan Davis. Curtis Hale on the throw, and he had 2 goals the other day against Trinity. He won that game 4-1. And he's also had a nice baseball season. So Trip Owen looking to get it to Emery Wise. It'll be Nate Broughton, who goes for the kick in. A diving stop by Max Alaki.
Gladkey's shown a lot of potential. Next year he'll be a senior, so I'm sure he'll be the starting goalie.
And another diving save by Max Alaki. Ian Cox, he kicked it. So he's 4 for 4 on saves. A couple dives. I'm sure his knees are a little dirty. It's drizzling out here today. So Rex Alphin kicks it out, and attempted head by Curtis Hale goes over, and Trip Owen now has the ball. Closely guarded by Brandon Davis, who takes it. Kicks it over to Robert Walmsley, and nice block by Taylor McDermott.
Looks like they had a nice 3-on-1 there, but Taylor McDermott was able to get back and stop it.
What? 7. What color? I don't know. He's the manager. So here's Maury Levy, who tries to get it to Brandon Davis. Ball goes out of bounds. So already a lot of back and forth today. A lot of change of possession.
It's one thing the players need to watch out for is since the field is so short lengthwise, or widthwise, they can't kick it too hard or else it'll go out just like that ball did.
Here's Rex Alphin. Comes out of the goal for a little bit. And now Taylor McDermott, and he sends it back to Alphin. Nate Broughton sends it over to Trip Owen, and a goal for Trip Owen. So Max Lackey can't get the fifth one, and 1-1.
That was amazing passing by the white team there to get the ball down the field.
So already going again here. Brandon Davis looking to get it to Curtis Hale. Well covered by Kyan Patel. And Coach Jay Wood sent it to Patel. I want to see a Mr. Wood goal. Or Coach O'Donnell. That'd be pretty impressive too, I think.
I'm certainly that'll be the highlight of the game if they did score.
Here's Brandon Davis, gets it to Emery Wise. Tyler McDermott on the defending, and it'll go out of bounds. Coach O'Donnell is off to the races to get that ball.
There's 2 for 2 passes now by Mr. Wood that have gone out of bounds. He's just showing how strong he is.
Clearly qualified to be the coach.
Oh, yeah.
Just missed it. That was Patel with the shot. Left of goal. Lackey didn't have to do much for that one. So here's Brandon Davis. Gets it to Robert Walmsley and Rex Alphen. The keeper saves it. Knocks over to Nate Broughton, who over to Coach Jay Wood. Back to Nate Broughton. And shot defended by Max Lackey. 5 for 6.
Only let 1 goal in so far. He's had some great moves, some great stops.
Yeah, I wonder if, obviously he has sort of like the makeshift pop-up net. I wonder if that's sort of like, might be trouble focusing like mentally, I guess. I don't know. 6 for 7. Max Lackey is killing it at keeper.
I think if the game ended right now, Max Lackey would be named the MVP.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Coach Jay Wood has had some good passes.
Oh, he has.
So here's Taylor McDermott. Sends it all the way back to Max Lackey. Another save. Out of bounds on Ian Cox. So here's the kick in from Team Red. Gets it to Emery Wise. Over to Walmsley. Walmsley responsible for their goal today. And usually a goalie, but showing his moves on offense as Nick Washington has it. What a save from Rex Alphen. He just went airborne to get that one. Holy. This will be interesting. Oh, Mr. Wood stole it from Nick Washington. And he gets it back.
Tried to go for a very fancy pass, and the idea was there, but it didn't quite work out the way he intended it to.
So here's Taylor McDermott, who will kick it in. And he's just going to go back to his goalie, sort of reset it here. And Rex Alphen is going to send it downfield to Trip Owen. And it stumbles into the legs of Jay Wood. He gives it back to Trip Owen. And out of bounds. Ooh. Almost an opportunity for Team Red. Emery Wise was by himself, just snuck out of bounds there. What's your final score prediction? I don't even know how long the halves are. They never told us. So.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell without knowing how long the match will be played. But I'd predict each team scores at least 3 goals. I think that's pretty achievable for them.
So here's Robert Walmsley, kicks it in. Emery Wise had a chance, but superb defense from Taylor McDermott. Kick in from Team White. Jay Wood has it. Curtis Hale is on him. Sends it back to Patel. Find Wood. Oh, he missed it. He missed the kick.
Jay Wood looking for a big strike there. Just whiffs it.
So Curtis Hale staring down Jay Wood. And he sends it. Knocked down by Ian Cox. Team Red will get the ball regardless from Emery Wise. Here's Robert Walmsley has it now, and he goes down. He and Nate Burton sort of got tangled up there, and he's hobbling a little bit.
Something you don't want to see in these intramural games is injuries.
Yeah, definitely.
Surprised the red team didn't attack there. Looks like a little bit of a miscommunication.
Ooh. Trip Owen does a somersault over Nick Washington's back.
Looks like he's hobbling now too.
Emery Wise shoots it, and Rex Alphen has it. I just noticed they put all the seniors on the same team. Maybe that'll give them an advantage, I don't know. So Nate Burton kicks it in, and Curtis Hale has it now. Over to Robert Walmsley. And Coach O'Donnell, oh, he missed it. Bummer.
Coaches are playing. They're playing pretty aggressively, trying to get a goal in. That ball's kicked out by McDermott.
Curtis Hale kicks it over to Emery Wise, back to Hale, makes a move on Patel, gets it to Nick Washington, and it sneaks in. And I think, though Nick Washington did most of the work, I think Robert Walmsley was the one who tapped it in. So that'll be his second goal today, as Team Seniors take a 2-1 lead. Tripone's going the wrong way. Emery Wise stores it over the top of the net.
I'm sure the seniors really don't want to lose. Since they're on the same team, that'll be a major upset.
Yeah. So, Maury Levy kicks it in. Here's Nick Washington. Does a little back step. And Robert Walmsley has it, going down the field. Tries to get past Nate Broughton, but unsuccessfully. And Nick Washington gets it back, steals it from Beck Mumford. Rex Alphen comes out of the goal to get that one. Tell Soares it's Ian Cox. Tries to keep it in bounds. Does. Tried to go across the field and find Mumford, but Curtis Hale there on the coverage. And third goal from Robert Walmsley.
It's great to see him scoring the ball. He plays as the starting goalkeeper for the Saints.
Yeah.
He's someone you wouldn't really expect to be scoring the most goals.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if they've been maximizing his talents. So Team Red takes a 3-1 lead, and Curtis Hale shot over the net. I think if you're Team White, I think you need to get the ball to Mr. Wood, because he'll put the team on his back, you know. Robert Walmsley over to Emery Wise. Almost slipped in the dirt. And out of bounds. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, out of bounds. Those are sweet.
been raining a lot today, so I'm sure the field's pretty wet.
Yeah, for sure. Here's Brandon Davis. Looks to kick it in. Rex Alphen with the save. Patel goes back to Rex Alphen. He gets it over to Beck Mumford, over to Nate Broughton. Here's Ian Cox, and good defense by Team Red. Ooh.
Our team's really slowed down since the beginning of the game. The majority of it was attacking for them. I think they had 7 or 8 shots on goal. Since then, they haven't gotten any.
And another goal. That's Curtis Hale. Heads it in. And it'll be 4-1. Here's an opportunity for Team White, and they get it in. So Trip Owen responds.
Looks like it could have been a little bit offsides from Owen there on that play, but I think they're reffing pretty loosely.
Yeah, I'm not sure there. Yeah. So Rex Alphen comes out of goal, and he's going to go all the way across the field to Broughton. Gets it over to Cox. Back to Mumford, and Beck Mumford just scored on his own goal. So seniors will take a 5-2 lead thanks to the goal from Beck Mumford, who's not on their team.
He made sure not to let the ball get past him that time.
Better be careful. Here's Robert Walmsley with it. Looking for Curtis Hale, but Brandon Davis will save it. And nice save by Rex Alphen. Coach O'Donnell gets it over to Owen. Nice save by Max Alacki. Quite the day. A lot of action. And Emery Wise 1v1 with Taylor McDermott. And nearly through the legs of Alphen. He scoops it up. Ball out of bounds. And it'll be Team Red with it. Nick Washington spin moves and out of bounds.
If he had made that shot, that would have been possibly a highlight play right there. He often shows those skills in real games.
Absolutely.
One of the shiftiest players on the team.
He's just so fast. One of the captains of the soccer team this year, as well as swimming. And Mr. Wood he slips. Still a goal for Team White. Patel knocks it in. So they're climbing back into it. 5-3 game. Should be 4-3. Mumford didn't do damage. Nick Washington gets it over to Robert Walmsley, who tries to deke Beck Mumford to no avail. And Ian Cox will get it over to Nate Broughton. Over to Trip Owen, back to Broughton. And Maury Levy on defense puts that all to a halt. Deep shot from Nick Washington, soars over the net. Goes to the back fence.
Even though the seniors are up by 2 points right now, it's still anybody's ball game. With the field being so short, goals are so common.
Right. I think they had a whistle.
Yeah, they'll be calling that goal off. I'm not sure
What
if it was
up?
a penalty or offsides.
So the ball went in the net, but they're going to call it off.
Yeah, it'll be a penalty kick for the seniors. See how Ralphin can respond to this.
He's a freshman. Kick knocks it in.
Looked like perfect placement from Emery Wise there. Just right in the bottom left corner.
Yeah, he helped out as a manager this year, and he's finally getting his time, getting a chance to show his skills to the coaches on the field as he extends the senior lead. And another whistle. Oh, maybe not. Brandon Davis gets it to Curtis Hale, and he still has it. Gets by Taylor McDermott. McDermott recovers and gets the ball.
Pass was intended for Jay Wood, and he just couldn't control it.
And another goal from the freshman. 2 goals on the day. You said his name.
You said his name. I thought it was Emery Wise.
No.
Who is it?
I don't know. I thought you said his name.
No, we have a rock.
So I think we... Well, he was the manager this year. So we have a little bit of a mix-up. It's JT Mason. I thought you said it. I don't know. That was Cam. Yeah, me too. I just assumed that was his name. So here's Ian Cox, stolen by Curtis Hale. Nick Washington now has it. Kicks it back to Brandon Davis, and Patel steals it. And the ball, still in bounds. I don't know how you save that. No clue. Now Nate Broughton kicks it looking for Patel, and he's going to go across the field. Trip Owen. Goal team white. It's Trip Owen's second today as they narrow the gap 7-4. Combined 11 goals on the day. That matched their season total. They outscored opponents 11-2 on the spring season. Going 3-0. What?
Who's on red defense? Like closest to the goal?
Brandon Davis. Way over the goal. First I thought I was going to hit some of the parents sitting in the bleachers, but here's Robert Walmsley. Said his name a lot today. Tries to go down the field to Curtis Hale. Trevor McDermott. Oh my goodness. Max Leckie dives for that. He dove, guys.
Interesting fact about him, his teammates call him the baby. I'm really not sure why, but
it's kind of a mystery to the non-soccer community. Yeah. I overheard the other day in my history class, which he's in with me, that he's planning on releasing a album for rapping. So we can look forward to that, I guess. Ball goes out of bounds. So not only is he a soccer goalie, he's also a musician. So here's a kick in from Nate Broughton, goes all the way across the field to Ian Cox, heads it, and Beck Mumford had a shot. It goes on the roof of the school. I don't know if we're getting that ball back. Oh no, it's rolling back.
If it comes down all the way.
See if it hits the fan. I don't think they're ready for it.
Ooh.
Uh,
Had the potential to hit a senior parent. That would not have been good.
Tyler McDermott kicks it downfield, headed by Nate Broughton. Max Lackey with another save. Scoops it up. Sends it over to Curtis Hale. Brandeis kicks it downfield. Here's McDermott. Over to Cox, back to McDermott.
It's probably been the most exciting game to watch this whole season, since it's so high scoring.
Yeah, I appreciate a good defensive battle in soccer, but goals are certainly more entertaining, I think. Here's Hale, kicks it. Oh, I thought he was. He's going to hold on to it, makes a move on Patel. So he can take it all the way downfield himself. And it goes out of bounds. Kicked out by Beck Mumford. Elfin rolls it to Patel. Down the field to Owen. And Nate Broughton just missed it.
Boy had a great opportunity there, but Latke came out perfectly to stop it.
Ball out of bounds. It looks like that was Emery Wise who took it out. And here's Patel. Down 7-4, Team White, looking to get back into it. McDermott kicks it looking for Mumford. It'll be Cox who takes it though. And here's Hale. Over to Nick Washington. Makes a move. Tries to get it to Walmsley. McDermott on defense. Patel heads it. And all the way down the field.
It's a lot of whistles blown. This might be halftime. It might be the end of the game. We don't really know.
Yeah, we don't know.
I think it is halftime. It looks like they might be switching sides.
Well, we're going to take a break, and we will be back momentarily.
Welcome back to the second half of this intramural soccer. Teams have switched sides, so make sure you recognize that.
So it'll be the same teams, obviously. Or same group of guys, I guess. White down 7-4, and they headed in. That's Nate Broughton. And now down 7-5.
Brett missed a shot earlier. That shot was his revenge.
Yeah.
Puts him on the board.
And Patel pushing again for Team White. Fielded by Max Lackey. Scoops it up and gets it to Curtis Hale. Goes all the way down the field to JT Mason, I think.
Do you think
JT
that
Mason.
cutout goal is smaller than the big one? Kind of looks like it from here.
I do not know. My soccer knowledge is not that expansive.
As we'll see with how the game plays out if more people score on the bigger goal.
Yeah, we'll see if Max Lackey has a diving save and,
Yeah.
you know, the measurements. Ball stolen by Trip Owen from Curtis Hale. Gets it over to Ian Cox. Sends it back to Patel. Maybe a shot on goal. Yep. Wide left. Not a great look there for Patel, but pretty good sequence for Team White. And here's Coach O'Donnell. Ooh, fakes out Emery Wise. Wow. He's still got it, folks. Out of bounds. Taylor McDermott goes all the way down the field. Nick Washington kicks it back, gets it to Wise. Nate Burton steals it over to Patel. And looks to make a move. Nate Burton will take it from him and gets it to Trip Owen. Deflected off, and Maury Levy on defense gets it for Team Red. Coach O'Donnell sends it all the way downfield, looking for Cox. Well covered by Curtis Hale. Obviously tried to do a spin move.
Washington showing off some skills with that fancy pass.
Here's Nick Washington. Weaving in and out of Team White. I think he went out of bounds, but they didn't call it. Same. Here's McDermott down the field to Ian Cox. Nice pass. Slips it through some people. Ball out of bounds. Who's the coach like chilling in the
Not sure. I've never
armchair?
seen the coach on the sideline there. Could be a new recruit for St. Chris. You never know.
So here's Hale. All the way down the field. Rex Hoffman grabs it and rolls it over to McDermott. So I wasn't keeping track of how long that first half was, but definitely plenty of time for Team White to get back in it. Only down 2. Ball out of bounds.
Yeah, we saw, I think, 11 goals in the first half. Something like that. So 2 goals is nothing for him.
Right. But they are going up against a baby, right?
That is true. He's been showing lots of promise this game, stopping numerous attempts. It's pretty hard to get the ball past him.
So Halaki kicks it downfield. Gets it to, looks like that's Robert Walmsley, who takes a very deep shot, and Rex Hoffman makes a nice diving save. Coach O'Donnell makes a move on Walmsley.
Still waiting to see a goal scored from either of the coaches. I still have a lot of hope that it will happen.
Yeah, I think if a coach scores, I think there should be like bonus points. You know?
I think they should make a goal from a coach 2 points.
I agree. It's like the golden snitch. If the coach scores, it's over. It's automatic win. Yeah. Brandon Davis's shot sails over the top of the net.
I do wish that they did play Coach O'Donnell at the striker position instead of defense. It's a lot harder for him to score where he is right now.
Right. Yeah, I think they had Wood playing up, when he was in.
Yeah.
To have him sort of sitting back. And a goal from Robert Wamsley. I think that's at least his third, maybe his fourth.
That's his fourth goal. He
Yeah.
had the first goal and then a tap in from Nick Washington. And then the third one late in the first half, and then that was his fourth right there.
So Coach Wood checks in after that goal.
Coach Wood replacing O'Donnell at the defensive position.
Here's Nick Washington over to JT Mason. Stolen by Ian Cox. Ball out of bounds. All the way down the field, trying to get it to Trip Owen. Curtis Hale taps it out. And here's Beck Mumford down the sideline. Well covered by Brandon Davis. Burton gets it back to Mumford, but whoa, some aggressive play.
You could tell he really wanted the ball there.
Yeah.
So he made his way down the field, wanted to hopefully get a goal.
Ball out of bounds. Trying to get it to JT Mason, the freshman. The only freshman on the field today, actually. It's cool for him.
And he's playing with the seniors, so he gets to experience a lot of leadership from them.
Right. Whoa! Oh, Max Lackey makes a diving save on Patel's shot, but, Broughton sticks it in anyway. Not much you could do about that.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate for him. Broughton was in the perfect position to get the rebound and put it back in.
And Team Red responds, Nick Washington. So now it's 9-6.
I think I was pretty off in my prediction when I said both teams would score at least 3 points. It's been a lot more than that.
Here's Coach Wood. Sends it intercepted by JT Mason. Tries to get it by Ian Cox. Unsuccessfully. And the ball sneaks out of bounds. Patel over to McDermott. Stolen by Nick Washington. Another shot for goal. And it's in. So Red is running away with this one.
And Wamsley with his 5th goal of the day. Just unstoppable at the moment. I'd like to see a shot from Wamsley against Max Ladke. See who comes out on top of that.
Huh. I'm intrigued by the matchup. And another goal. Brandon Davis. Not a lot of help there defensively for Team White. For Rex Alphen, as reflected in the scoreboard. Ball back to Max Halaki. Goes out of bounds. Here's Curtis Hale on the kick-in. Finds Brandon Davis, who goes to Emery Wise, back to Davis. Goes across the field to Walmsley. Saved by Rex Alphen. Ooh.
Shot was looking deadly. Went right towards the parent section.
Those are some dangerous seats behind the goal. Here's Coach Wood. Tried to find Trip Owen, ball out of bounds. Here's JT Mason. Downfield. McDermott grabs it. Goes to Ian Cox. Well defended by Maury Levy. He gets the ball back for Team Red. And there was a whistle. No, maybe not. It's a nice save by Rex Alphen. Keep the score where it is. Give his team a shot. Ooh. McDermott just took a ball to the face by Emery Wise. Hope he's okay. So here's Hale. Ball goes wide right. His team leads 11-6. Nice fight between JT Mason and Ian Cox. Mason comes out on top for Team Red. And another goal. This one's Emery Wise. So they keep piling it on. Now up 12-6.
Red team's been dominant this half. Scored a few goals that have been not answered by White.
And almost another goal had it not been for a nice save by Rex Alphen. And they're putting pressure on him again.
It's an amazing save there by McDermott. Shot was right on goal. If he wasn't there to stop it, it would have definitely been a goal.
Absolutely. Here's Ian Cox. Ball sinks out of bounds. So McDermott looking for Coach Wood, and Maury Levy takes it. Now it's with Curtis Hale. Tries to go deep downfield, but it'll be deflected by Trebowen. Ooh. And I think Robert Walmsley just took a shot to the leg there. Thought it was a different spot, but I think he's okay. Now Cox has it. Tries to make a move on Levy.
Red defense is staying really strong right now. They're not letting White get past them at all.
Yeah, something I noticed is that I think the reason Red puts so much pressure is it seems like when they have the ball, the whole team kind of goes down the field.
Yeah.
Provides support. Versus when White has the ball, it's usually one or two of them going up against 4 defenders plus Halaki. So
I think the seniors have a lot of chemistry between them.
yeah, for
they
sure.
Kind of move as a group.
Right.
Which has been working great for them in this match.
So tough to tell what they're talking about from up here. Maybe a penalty kick. Not really sure. Beck Mumford's standing in front of the ball. Rex Alphen's coming out of the goal. And he gets it into McDermott. And Hale quickly takes it out of bounds. Nice play by Trebowen. Whoa. Whoa.
Walmsley with the great move sequence there. He tried to finish it off, but the shot hit the top of the crossbar. He looks pretty frustrated after he can't get that one to go in.
Well, you know, he has 5, maybe 6, so.
I think at this point he's just trying to show off some of his moves.
Yeah. I bet he probably requested to play in the field today rather than goalie. Rexhoffen comes out of the goal to make a nice diving stop. And shuts down Brandon Davis's pursuit. And here's, oh, I thought Beck Mumford was going to shoot it, and he does, but a little too late. Lackey comes out of the goal, kicks it downfield, headed by Trip Owen. Now Ian Cox taps it up to Nate Broughton, maybe a opportunity and a goal. That's Ian Cox.
It's the first time in a while that White's had a good shot on goal against the Red defense, and they convert it.
Yeah, I imagine Red sort of slowed up a little there defensively. When you have a 6-goal lead in soccer, usually pretty comfortable. Here's JT Mason down the field, guarded by Ian Cox. Ball out of bounds. I thought Trip Owen had a chance there to kick it in, just sort of goes to the right of the goal. And already Robert Walmsley put in pressure on Rex Alphen. Todd McDermott swoops in to give his goalie some help. Now Nate Broughton has it over to Patel. Tried to get it to Mumford. Good defense by Maury Levy. So obviously the last game for St. Chris in soccer, they're going to lose a lot of seniors. Who do you think is going to step up for this junior class to make an impact next year?
I think Trip Owen, John Collier, Max Salatke, Nate Broughton, Taylor McDermott, all great juniors. They have a lot of experience on this team. I think that all of them have been playing since their freshman year. So they'll be great leaders.
Yeah, they all got a significant amount of playing time this year. It's sort of a weird season. What a save!
Max Salatke's shown his athleticism out there.
Another diving save by Max Salatke. But yeah, I mean, losing 7 seniors for St. Chris, but I think they have a lot to look forward to. A lot of sophomores, a couple freshmen who've made some good impacts. Wes Wise, one of the guys who comes to mind.
I think it will be hard for them to adjust after this season. They have a lot of seniors on this team that provide amazing leadership. So I'm sure it'll be pretty weird getting used to the team without them.
Whoa! Ball hits the top of the goal, and I don't think Ian Cox was expecting that. He's not able to get it in. Now Brandon Davis has it. Or excuse me, Robert Walmsley. And another goal. Robert Walmsley with the assist to Curtis Hale. 13-7. And that's it.
Seniors put on an amazing show today. Their last game as a St. Christopher Saint. It's definitely the way they wanted to go out with an amazing finish, but also great effort by the White team. They definitely competed against the group of seniors. It was a great stream all around.
Shout out the cameraman.
Shout out Henry Porch on camera. Be sure to Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Stay up to date. You'll get notifications when we go live for your son's sport. And hope everybody has a great day as we're going offline.